Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about the top 3 overall best microphones that you can buy. But I'm not just going to talk about the 3 best sounding. I have actually split up 3 different categories with the best overall microphone in each of those categories. So the 3 categories that we have is best sound, best priced, and best overall looking. What I mean by price is of course the budget that you have, and I'm thinking a budget microphone is around $50 according to me. So $50 is around what I want to spend on a budget microphone, and that's what I have picked out the best of. And the best looking is just the coolest one that you might go like, oh, that's a really cool microphone you have, that looks great, or something like that. And the best overall sounding is, you can hear it by the name, it's just the overall best sounding microphone according to me. So we're going to start off with the cheapest, the best budget microphone, then we're going to do the best looking, and in the end we're going to talk about the overall best sounding microphone. Okay, so I want to start off with talking about the best priced or the best budget microphone that I could find for the price, for around $50. And what I found is the Razer Seren Mini is the best overall budget microphone that I could find for around $50. It offers a really cool looking and nice looking microphone for around $50. It's very light, it's very compact, and it looks great. And it comes in either white or pink colors, I think, if I am correct. And the frequency response of it is between 20 and 20,000 Hertz. The recording sample rate is 48 kilohertz, and how we connect it is via USB. And it also has a tap to mute sensor, which is actually really good for a $50 microphone. It also comes with the stand that it stands on, and of course the cable that you connect with. So it's a overall great sounding, cheap microphone that also looks good. And it's shaped so that you can easily put it on your desk or just hold it in your hand if you want to. And it is great sounding. But some negatives about it is it only has USB connectivity and not USB-C that we want to see nowadays. With the new tech that comes out, it's all going to be USB-C, so that's what we want to see. But unfortunately not at this price. You can find one with USB-C connectivity. And another bad thing about this microphone is that it doesn't have any mute button. It has, as I said, a tap to mute sensor, but it's not the same as the actual mute button that you get with some blue microphones and such. That's pretty much all I have to say about this $50 microphone. It's really good looking, it's really great sounding for $50. And now I want to talk about the best looking, the coolest microphone according to me and some other people that also have been looking at microphones. Okay, the overall best looking microphone according to me is the HyperX Quadcast S. It's really cool microphone. It has RGB all around, and it just looks great according to me. I mean, the RGB colors and everything, the HyperX logo that goes on the bottom, it's really cool overall. And some great things about it is that you also actually get, as with the $50 one, you get a stand, a built-in shock mount stand that you can put on your desk, and that's really good that they include that within the price. Some microphones don't do that, but both of these cheaper, or this is not as cheap, this is actually like 3 times the price, which I get to in a minute. But I think it looks really cool. The RGB colors, the RGB theme, I mean everything about it. The sound is actually pretty good, but it doesn't sound that much better than the $50 one, and that is what I want to talk about. The price is a little bit high. I mean, yes, you get a cool looking microphone, you get the HyperX logo, and I don't know about you, but I think HyperX maybe isn't a pro gaming thing, but they offer some really good good headphones and keyboards, I want to say. So they are a gaming company, but I wouldn't say they are the most luxurious, but they are pretty good, I would say. I have the Cloud 2 headphones right here that I use when I game, and they sound really, really good for the price that they cost, which is $100. But I'm getting out of point here. I want to talk more about the HyperX Quadcast S. It has a connectivity as with USB, the same as the budget version one, the budget one. It has the same 20 to 20,000 hertz frequency response, and it is recording. The recording sample rate is 16-bit at 48 kilohertz. But as I said before, reasons to not buy this is the price. It's just too expensive for what it is. I mean, you get really cool lights, don't get me wrong there, but that's also what I want to talk about. Not everyone wants lights on their microphone. But that just is more like personal opinion. RGB is simply as not made for everyone. Not everyone wants to have RGB on their microphones. Not everyone likes it. But according to me, it looks really cool, and I would buy it. Probably, because it looks really cool, but it is quite expensive, so I don't know. Maybe if I want to spend 3 times more, I don't know, just to get some lights. Maybe not, because it sounds pretty much, well, a lot like the cheaper Razer Seren microphone that I talked about before. But now we get to the actual best overall sounding out of the bunch. And the best sounding, according to me, is the Shure SM7B. They are the best overall sounding, according to me, microphone. And you have probably seen a lot of YouTubers or streamers use these speakers, and they are really good sounding. So that's probably why they have a great mid-range and overall great sounding quality to them. And it has some specifications about it. Is that it has a frequency range of 50 to 20,000 hertz. It has a minus 59 decibel sensitivity, and also a XLR connector instead of a USB, and it weighs around 766 grams. So that are some specifications about it, and as I said, the sound is really good. It also according to me, looks very good. I mean, it's a little bit different from the other microphones. Sure, it looks quite similar, but this is a little bit longer and a little bit, I don't know, maybe bigger. I want to say. Well, some bad things about it though is the price. They are $450. That is really expensive for a pair of for a microphone. I mean, they're just too expensive according to me to justify this price, but I can kind of see it though. If you're a big streamer, big YouTuber, maybe you want to buy it, but for an overall consumer, I wouldn't recommend this. I would go with probably the Razer out of these three, because it offers a great sound and also pretty good looking microphone for the price. I mean, it looks great and it sounds pretty good. And how I actually chose these three microphones is I go through many lists of best microphones, and I also got into YouTube and listened to them all and see how they sound, because I didn't buy them all. Of course, I don't have that kind of money, but I didn't buy them all. I just heard how they sounded on YouTube, and that's how I came up with the best sounding, the best looking, and things like that. So yeah, this is the best sounding one, but it is really expensive. And another thing about this, you don't even get a stand. I know, you pay $450, but you don't get a stand. You don't get anything where to put it. So you have to hold it unless you buy a microphone arm for another $100-200. So the total price, including a stand or a whole or a arm, microphone arm, is probably around $700 or something like that. And that just brings the price up very, very high. And I don't know if it justified by being so great sounding. It's like four times the price of the HyperX, and like 10 times, almost 10 times as expensive as the Razer Seren Mini microphone. So according to me, it's not justified if you're not a big streamer, big YouTuber, or just want great sound overall when you record music. Maybe the only reason I say because not music is because I don't know enough about music to give an opinion about which microphone is best for music, but I'm sure the Shure SM7B is great for music, but I don't know enough about music microphones to justify that. So yeah, that's why. For music, but for gaming and for video creating or just streaming, then this is probably the best. But maybe not for music. I don't know about music microphones, and that's why I chose the best gaming and streaming microphones in this video to talk about. But yeah, that's what I want to say about this. So overall conclusion, if you have the money to spend and you want a really, really good microphone, I would buy the $450 Shure SM7B microphone. But if you don't, as most people probably don't have to spend on a microphone, probably don't have $450 to spend on a microphone, then I would actually recommend the Razer Seren Mini microphone, because it sounds almost as good as the HyperX Quadcast S, almost as good or even as good as that microphone. So yeah, I would buy that if you want a great sounding microphone that doesn't break your bank. But if you're a streamer or have a lot of money and you want great sound, I would go with the Shure SM7B. And if you want a cool microphone, a good looking one, I would go with the HyperX Quadcast. And all of these microphones will be listed in the description so that you can buy them if you want. I don't get any money from it, but I just want to help you out so that you can easier find them in the description to buy, or yeah. So yeah, this was pretty much all for this video. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, a big like. And also subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this kind of content. And yeah, that's pretty much all. See you. Bye.